Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
It's a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And we rise now for the English national anthem.
It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So it's down to business here.
Over to the other side. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
Palmer. Rice. Palmer. And that has been clubbed away. And he's only too happy to take that back.
In once more.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Konsa gets it away. Alexander-Arnold. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Foden.
Foden going full steam ahead down the left flank. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
Yehi. Oh, can he get onto this? England are looking lively here. They're playing with more zest, more purpose.
They are, and it's all because of the movement we're seeing down the flanks, and I think they look as if they're going to cause some real problems to that opposing defence. Both flanks are working quite well now.
That looks a cracking shapes to shoot!
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
De La Fuente has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Lewis Skelly. Foden. He's picked his way through.
That's good play from him.
It's Bellingham. England have a free kick. Oh, he's taken it. Palmer.
And that's played in low.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Saka. De La Fuente. And he's had a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chooses to go back. England are looking to go forward now. Now it's Saka. Rice. Bellingham. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Foden. It's Bellingham. Palmer. Alexander-Arnold. Palmer. Played back.
That's good pressure.
Konsa. Oh, that's fabulous. Has a go! Goal, England! First blood drawn. That really was a thing of beauty, curled in effortlessly.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
He is through here. Alexander-Arnold. And that was very necessary. Foden. Bellingham. Can he get onto this? And he can clear it away. Look at the space. Bellingham! Can he spark a counter here?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Palmer. Gets a good foot in there. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Hello, attendees.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And please welcome our lads to the field. Substitution on the field, number 14.
And we're underway again.
Is number 93.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bellingham. Great defending, strong and determined. De La Fuente.
Played into space out wide.
And that has been cleared. Bumps him off it and wins. De La Fuente! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
De La Fuente actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game.
They've played it short.
He's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Rice. And Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Foden might just make this. Lewis Skelly. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Kane.
Referee has just said play on.
Well, that's well spotted. Bellingham. Not the most accurate pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1.
Now it's Foden. Oh, shooting chance! Bellingham! Well, we expected better, and so did he. That's physical challenge.
Defending of the desperate variety.
And they've been given a corner.
Substitution on the field.
So, third corner of the game.
And it's been taken short.
Coming on the field.
They've gone backward here.
And
now the hit!
Number 17.
Interesting ball. A corner it is then. So their fourth corner of the game.
They've played it short.
He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now there's a... Tries a shot! It's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Palmer. And Alexander-Arnold. Foden. Shifted upfield. Konsa can get it clear. Rice. Palmer. Foden looking to run onto it. He's got away. For Palmer. And here's Kane. Now it's Saka. Saka! Somewhat off target. Foden. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Bellingham. Now the finish!
Substitution on the field. Number 23, number 19. Coming on the field.
And it's been taken
number
short.
41, number 34.
And he's had it nicked
Substitutions
away.
taking place.
In for a header! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Showing great feet there. That's a shade optimistic.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lewis Skelly makes the interception. Rice. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Substitution.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Solanke. Solanke touches. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rice. Played out to the right.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
He's got the shot away! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last
There
flick.
will be 5 minutes added time.
No, that's overhit. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Yehi. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Bellingham. That is a brilliant interception. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, that was an exercise in teamwork, cohesion and doggedness, Peter. A refusal to accept defeat.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening
Hello,
here.
everybody,
A
and
clear
welcome
night,
to
all the
today's
ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar
And
figure
please
of
welcome
Jim
our lads to the
Beglin.
field.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Motherwell have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, we're on the way. Now there's the clearance.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Fabian Ruiz driving forward. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Kavica Kvaratskhelia. Someone...
And he'll shoot here! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Fabian Ruiz. Doué. Fabian Ruiz.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's a really well-measured ball, but it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads, and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Nuno Mendes.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Fabian Ruiz. Doué. Fabian Ruiz.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Still goalless. Barcola. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia is wide and looking to get onto this. Spread neatly. Marquinhos with the clearance.
Oh, what has happened here?
It's out for a goal kick. Nuno Mendes. Fabian Ruiz.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Floated through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pass is just off target.
Over to the left. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Kvaratskhelia.
He's picked his way through. Nicely weighted ball. Chooses to go back. Cleared without complication.
Doué. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Quality ball.
Doué.
Moved on forwards. Great ball if he can get there. And he's there to belt it away.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Hakimi.
Here's Vitinha.
Shifted it to the flank.
Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, played through for the wide man. And who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Vitinha. Oh, it's Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending.
Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it, plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Where do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we weren't going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Barcola.
Hakimi. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
And that's gone loose.
Fires it in low. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Marquinhos. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, this looks sharp.
That is good alertness. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Oh, easy pickings there.
He has found the way through. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he cuts out the supply. Nuno Mendes.
The attendance for this
You
match
can never
was
be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kvaratskhelia. And he's taking no chances there. Vitinha.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
Played with finesse. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Played into space out wide. Marquinhos cuts it out. Vitinha. He was under real pressure there. Hakimi has got himself a free kick.
Substitution on the field, number 18. Coming on the field is number 54. Substitution in progress.
Motherwell perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well timed, excellent interception. Nuno Mendes.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. João Neves. Oh, it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Dembele is fouled.
Substitution on the field, number 9. Coming on to replace him is number 57.
Hakimi.
Substitutions taking place.
No, he's seen through all of that. Oh, Red, nice interception. Marquinhos. Not the most accurate pass. He's found a way through. He is through here.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
No, that was never going to make it. And it's Dembele. He's shifting through the gears here.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Kvaratskhelia. Motherwell are still clinging on here with not long to go. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele. Pass is coming off. Gonzalo Ramos! It's a goal! Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
So, what's your view on that goal then?
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
So the first moment of real significance.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Hakimi.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
And that will be it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, look, it was certainly a lot closer than I expected it to be. It was anything but a foregone conclusion.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of
everybody,
a
and
match that
welcome
will
to
really
today's
get the
match.
juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a
Everyone,
privilege
please
for me to be
welcome the
here.
two sides.
This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So it's down to business here. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Doué, he could be in here. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, this guy Donnarumma really is a generational talent, Peter. I suppose you have to be good if you're a goalkeeper and your name's Gianluigi. He really has inherited the mantle from his namesake. There might be room for improvement with his kicking, but otherwise he is nigh on perfect.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. He is through here. Plays it in low. And that has been clubbed away. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Doué showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, no joy this time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Neither side especially adventurous early on. João Neves and Hakimi. Vitinha, Hakimi. That is good strength. Picked out. Can he put it away? Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Nuno Mendes. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He's done well to get that clear. It's a really well-measured ball. Out of play for a goal kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia. Nuno Mendes. Hits one! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Vitinha with the short one.
Clearance.
Gets his pass away. Motherwell are looking to go forward now. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Another throw-in. João Neves wins the duel this time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Fabian Ruiz.
Hakimi. Goalkeeper's ball. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Motherwell certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That's a decent clearance. Out to the left it goes. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Defending was strong and firm. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for the runner.
That's going in strongly.
Oh, he certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Great chance here to level it up. Going for goal! Oh, and with that the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Barcola. Some resolute defending there. Looking for options for movement. He's in plenty of space here. And he's had it nicked away. Tries to... Terrific header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this. Fabian Ruiz.
And Hakimi. Barcola. He's found a way through. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Neatly clipped into space. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Barcola really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Motherwell still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Defending of the desperate variety. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's made sure that's not getting through.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Motherwell are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Vitinha. Can he get it through? He rises! Harmlessly behind.
Motherwell just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Substitution on the field, number 18. Coming on to replace him is number 54. Substitutions taking
Motherwell
place.
still have the cards to affect this game. Marcola has it in a wide position. There's the hit! And that is doing no harm at all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
So there's going to be another change here. Stood up well to him there. Vitinha and Marquinhos. Hakimi has found the net here, of course. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Vitinha. And the ball is out of play. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Well, it's an interesting move, this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Number 57.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Hakimi. Oh, it's Dembele. That is a great pick out. Real chance!
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Zaire Emery. Interesting ball. That's a nicely measured pass. He's got away. Fiddles it through. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well read, nice interception.
Motherwell have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
And he's managed to get free. Great chance! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Lee Kang-in.
2 added minutes
Played
has
back
been
in.
indicated.
Oh, not quite. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Threads one in.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Keeper's dealt with that. And he's there to clear it. And there goes the final whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the way the manager has stormed down the tunnel lends itself to an almighty telling off for such...
While this may be a relatively modern rivalry, it wasn't until the mid-80s when PSG came to prominence, but since then it has evolved into one of French football's greatest battles. From a footballing perspective, these two sides are very much big business and are inevitably involved in the big business areas towards the end of any season. There's a strong reason for the rivalry. It is definitely a regional one, almost a tribal one, between France's number one and number two cities from north and south. Two value systems which are utterly incompatible each with the other, and that is what is at the root of all this. Certainly one of the biggest reasons why there is so much passion and intensity surrounding this fixture. This is no easy civilised game, not a chance of that. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. A grand old guard taking on a relatively new superpower, spiced up by history and culture of cities and people.
Well, two teams that are a lot further away than normal derbies, shall we say, but it's one of these games that you know will get fiery no matter what happens, as there are so many underlying factors, Peter, as to how this rivalry came into prominence. It's almost impossible not to when there's a political and economic edge to it all.
So off we go then. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Barcola. And he's managed to get free. It's a sharp pass. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Kvaratskhelia, and the shot! And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, Red, nice interception. It's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, no joy this time.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
João Neves. He's picked his way through. Mbemba going full tilt down the left. Mubanya showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back and they'll have another go.
Marseille are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Barcola. Merlin did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. the most accurate pass.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know...
Chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. João Neves, who's set up one goal so far. And that has put paid to that. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, really well played.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now Fabian Ruiz. Højbjerg. Rabiot. Played with finesse. That's not going far. And that is as far as they're going to go. Højbjerg. And Benacer. And it's Rabiot. Merlin. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, super find. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Nuno Mendes. Ball driven towards the far post. Corner then. Murillo with the clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And here's Barcola. That has not gone well. Doué. Fabian Ruiz! There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Barcola.
That's good play from him.
He has found the way through. Vitinha. And that's been drilled in. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So off we go once more.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
And that's another throw. Harit. That has ended up in no man's land.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Marquinhos.
Mendes looking to hit the byline here. He is through here. Doué! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Played out to the left flank. Now by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Vitinha.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, what's he done? Has a look and plays it forward. And he was quick to react. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 9. À sa place, le numéro 17.
Hakimi, he's got away. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Here comes another cross. And he's been shifted off it. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, this looks promising. Got to make this count. Marseille perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, he's found support out wide. Højbjerg. And that's another good win of the ball. Pressing high and with purpose. Harit. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Marseille showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's Dembele. He's a sharp little ball here. Strong running down that left flank. He's found a way through. Decent hit! That was superb goalkeeping.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work. That was lovely, that.
There they go, hunting in packs. Nuno Mendes. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed.
But has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Changement pour l'Olympique de Marseille. Le numéro 14.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Fabian Ruiz. Marseille are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now Fabian Ruiz. Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Højbjerg gets his pass away. Oh, delightful ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rabiot.
Additionnel, 1 minute.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. And it's Højbjerg. Goalkeeper's ball. And that's it. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, you can never predict the results of these games, as your usual indicators like form become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. It adds to a massive sense of occasion. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and
Can he finish? And that is wildly off target. Paulinho, that's a good run down the left. He is through here. Marquinhos. Oh, that's a key interception. Vitor Roque. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roque showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Doué, he's in a great position. There's the hit! And again! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Kvaratskhelia at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Aos 12 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 7.
Palmeiras finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Hakimi. Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia. Vitinha.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Now João Neves. Fabian Ruiz. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. That is good alertness. Hakimi. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
João Neves. Gomez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
And he skips past his man, and he's managed to get free. Nice interception, well timed. Paulinho. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. No, that's been intercepted.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Done delicately. Well, nicely intercepted. Fabian Ruiz. Nuno Mendes. It's a sweet ball, that. Can he latch on to this?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Vitor Roque, and he's onside, has a shot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Vitor Roque really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Vitinha. Barcola. Stood up well to him there. Hakimi. Hakimi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's a good ball played into space, neatly clipped into space. And he's there to belt it away.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. That has been knocked clear. Can he put it away?
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
And we hit half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
Palmeiras really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Doué. Oh, good spread.
It'll be a throw-in.
Fabian Ruiz.
And a shot!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's been taken short. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Great hit! It's off target and by quite a way.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better? Especially...
Oh my word, that is quite something! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
Camisa 14.
Paris Saint-Germain are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now that's well seen too.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
So the perfect chance to get one back.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's had a crack.
Nuno Mendes.
Hakimi. Fabian Ruiz. Quarter of an hour into the second half.
Kvaratskhelia.
That'll be a throw.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Marcos Rocha. And it's Gomez. Driving on and making good progress.
Paulinho. He's having a hit! Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that's nice.
And that little bit of skill has got him away.
Donnarumma has that under control.
Dembele.
Paulinho. Has a go!
He's got away with one there. Vitinha. Doué. He was under real pressure there.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 41, camisa 10. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 39.
Palmeiras do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Substituição em andamento.
Marcos Rocha. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Early ball.
That's really well cleared.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Gonzalo Ramos. Kvaratskhelia.
Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Nuno Mendes. And Hakimi. João Neves.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Pinches it off him.
Hakimi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Substituição no time do Palmeiras. Camisa 9. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 30.
Palmeiras are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Dembele.
Hakimi.
And it's Dembele. Gonzalo Ramos.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Fabian Ruiz.
Now, who's going to be first to this?
Minutos de acréscimo.
Referee's given a throw.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Hakimi.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
It's a sharp pass.
Mendes does really well to win.
And there goes the final whistle.
A performance of perspiration.